So,
Yes.
we've looked at the history, we've looked at the present and your
Yeah.
experiences. What do you think the future will look like in terms of being mixed race,
Mixed
or
race.
how mixed race people are viewed?
Well, they say in like 20 years' time, everyone's going to be mixed race, right?
What do you think the future will look like in terms of the impact mixed race people have in the world, or how society will look? Because there's still a lot of mixed race going on.
I think ultimately everyone's going to be mixed with something.
What does the future look like? What do you think?
Golden, full of gold people.
What does the future look like for mixed race people?
I think a lot of the time when people meet because of like working internationally and trading and things like that, so I think as borders break down, like now with social media and things, people meet people from all over the world all the time.
What do you see the future with regards to mixed race people?
Okay, well, I think it can only get better.
That's why I think the whole mixed race category is a nice category to now have.
So I think we just want to be identified as one, and then not have this whole stigmas and things around us like, oh, what do you take, more white, more black, and things like that, and just let us have the same opportunities. And we do have our own issues.
Oh, I really don't want to put a downer on this. Like, I don't want to end on a bad note.
No, but you have to be honest about what you think.
Now there's a lot more mixed race people in the media. There's a lot more media representation, and just generally in the UK there's more mixed race people. It's easier to identify with other people, so I don't think it's as common for people, young people growing up, to feel quite as isolated as I did growing up.
I feel like sometimes people will say like, oh, you don't have the same issues as black people and things like that, but we do go through things. It's not just all perks. There is hardships with it as well, and learning to embrace it.
I feel like in the near future, things will get better. All of the children that have been born now are going to grow up, not see race, and they're going to be a little bit more evolved and a little less ignorant than we are.
There needs to be more avenues for us to figure things out. Because I think growing up a lot, I was confused about a lot of things that my mum couldn't necessarily help me with, or my dad couldn't help me with. And like even now sometimes when I'm like going to get my like hair products, and like YouTube is amazing like for finding different like things, but it's like there's certain hair products like that my friends use that I can't use because my hair's slightly different to theirs. But it's like, where do I find this stuff? And now I can go on YouTube, or I can like, now more blogs are popping up where like biracial or multiracial, or like people that look like me, have hair like me, like typing about stuff. So I'm like, oh okay, she used that, I'll try that. So I think there needs to be more of that, and I think there will be as people realise that the world is getting more and more diverse and more mixed. I think everyone's just gonna have to end up being more accepting. People are just gonna have to go with the flow. Change is happening.
We're coming.
Yeah, we're coming. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
But I think eventually people will like accept it, and we'll just move with the times. I think it does show as well that the amount of mixing that you are seeing, that a lot of the prejudices that were here before are kind of falling away. People are no longer like, oh, I can't talk to that, I can't date that person because they're that skin color. Now it's more like people can look past that now and look more into what's inside of a person instead of what's on the outside, which I think is good for everything, not just interracial dating, just life in general. So I think paving the way, getting there slowly but surely, but we'll get there.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Steve.
If the world around you is changing, then embrace it. Those who embrace change are more likely to be successful and find happiness in life. So
Yeah. The
embrace
world's
it.
changing, so
Yeah, exactly, and
you can
embrace
never
it.
stop it.
Embrace it 100%.
So if you had to say, if I was to say what being mixed race means to you in a short sentence, sorry. Yeah, so if you had to say, yeah, what being mixed race means to you in like one sentence or one word, what would it be?
Well, I love how you give me a question that you expect me just to answer in like 2 freaking seconds.
Move, man!
You gotta let me think about this shit, homie.
Just delve in deep and then come back up and just like...
Alright, hold on, let me think about this. Right. What does it mean to be mixed race?
Yeah. You. You You want to say something, but
No. Literally, I don't know. Bruv, I don't care. Like, it's not that I don't care, but I don't walk around saying I'm mixed race. I'm a human before I'm anything else. I'm a person. Do you know what I mean? I don't see colour like that.
yeah.
If I'm offended by something, if I see prejudice, and then I have to try and work out where that prejudice is coming from, or racism, and I have to work out where that's coming from, then I might open my eyes and be like, okay, that's why that's happened. But generally, I'm a human. I'm a person. You know? Like, I'm a source. I'm here.
You didn't answer my question. What does it mean? You said something earlier. That's why I'm saying it.
Tell me what I said.
You started off with, what was it? Obviously, you've got the mix of different cultures. And
Yeah,
that's-
so I guess then in that sense, if you're saying what does it mean to me, I can say that it's a blessing to be mixed race. Because before anything, you're already aware of two different cultures. If it's just two things that you're mixed with, and if you have both your parents around, then you're going to be aware of two different cultures. And I think that knowing and knowledge is power. So I think that it's definitely a blessing. It's definitely a blessing. But it's a blessing to be alive. Do you see what I'm trying to say? It's a blessing to be here.
I don't even see race.
Right, and that's
I
what I'm
just
saying.
see people.
So when it comes to being mixed race,
I hate
saying I'm
categories.
human
I hate
before I'm
categories.
anything, I'm a person before I'm anything.
Yeah.
But when it comes to being mixed race, and of course when it comes to being black, I'm going to stand up for my black people, I'm going to stand up for mixed race people, I'm going to stand up for white people, I'm going to stand up for life
Yeah.
and equality in general.
Because the only reason why I ask it is because this is about identity, and obviously we've had the black, white, and mixed race seems to be something that's missed out a lot in terms of conversation. How some mixed race people see themselves. Obviously, most people are fitted within boxes, but generally we're not really fitted within a box, depending on your life experience and maybe your parents.
It's like you can decide. Being mixed
Yeah.
race, you have the choice.
Yeah.
You can be black, or you can be white, or you can just be in the middle.
Yeah.
And I think me, I'm just kind of in the middle. Although obviously, looking at my lifestyle and I don't know, I guess you could say the kind of music I like, the kind of conversations I have, you know, then you can say I'm probably more black. And I'm happy with that. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, it's a powerful thing. It's very powerful. You have the choice. Being mixed race, you have the choice. You can decide to be white, you can decide to be mixed race, you can decide to be black, you can decide to be whatever the hell you want. But that's with life as well. You can be whatever you want. Do whatever you want to be. There are some people out there who are born black who will be able to identify more with white people. And there are some people who are born white who will be able to identify more with black people. And that's just how life is. Because it's based on not what colour you're born, but your upbringing, the people who you're surrounded
Culture.
by. Do you know what I mean? The cultures that you're introduced to. So, identity, yeah. But it's definitely about a nurturing thing as well. I guess.
Ooh, we got it.
And as well, being mixed race means I have this hair, which is really lovely.
Wow, you got them curls.
And the thing is that my hair is more black than what it is mixed race, which I love about it as well.
What do you mean more black?
My hair is more like Afro hair.
Afro.
Yeah. Like,
Sick though.
and I just love that about my hair. I think it's strong. Strong hair! You know, it's powerful, right?
Rawr.
Yeah, I walk into a room, it's powerful. It's like I'm here, it's strong hair, it's tough, it's there. I'm so glad. And I want to say as well to anybody who's mixed race who's watching this, yeah, and especially to white mums who have mixed race children, I think it is so important that you learn, and I'm not trying to undermine or whatever anybody at all, but I just really want to get to the source of why it is that people feel the need to relax their hair. And I really want for anybody who doesn't understand, and that could be white people, mixed race people, black people even, whatever, If you don't understand your child's hair, learn. Do not relax their hair, please.
This has been a big
It's just
topic.
don't do it. Because why? I don't understand why. Why are you doing that? What you're doing is you're taking away your child's identity before it's even found. It doesn't matter how much they cry, how much they whine, how much you've got to drag that brush through their hair, whatever. Don't relax their hair. Embrace your hair, sorry.